Hey Larry and Amy, just wanted to take a chance to give you guys a little bit of an update on what's going on in Hill and I's life, but more importantly, what God's doing in Young Life. So a couple things that I want to talk about. First one is campaigners. Campaigners is pretty much Young Life lingo for a small group Bible study. The second thing that I want to talk about is a kid, a specific kid. His name's Terrence. That's Terrence. And, you donate to me, and I want you to see the fruits of your giving. Because I'll just tell you, without you, Hill and I would be in a bad place. And I would have to have a part-time job. And so the fact that I get to spend my time with kids and put time and effort into Young Life, it's just amazing what God does with that. So, first off, we will talk about campaigners. And this is a picture that I took of my campaigner guys last Sunday. These guys, I've created relationships with these guys. Some of them I've known for 3 years plus. Some of them have just come into it this year. And what this is, campaigners is a Bible study for kids who just want to seek the Lord. They want to know who God is, what Christ's characteristics are, and how to apply that to our lives, and how to live out a life of ministry. And so this has just come to fruition in so many ways, and it's just really beautiful because these guys love each other, they're authentic, and they're bringing it to other kids. These guys are all so different too. Some of them are athletes on basketball and football teams. Keenan is a starting varsity sophomore for Dwenger High School. Another kid, Travis, he's the starting QB for Snyder. So, and some of them are, video game nerds. They are kind of in their room a lot playing video games. But when they come together, these guys, they all love each other, and it's authentic, and it's awesome how they experience Christ. The second topic I wanted to tell you about was Terrence, okay? Now, Friday before church, Terrence had snuck out of the house. He's a freshman at Northrop High School. He snuck out of the house and had his friends pick him up. They went to a party. There was, drugs and alcohol. They all got really high, and then they were driving one of the kids was driving his mom's car to take him back. None of them had a license. They stole the car from the mom, and then on their way home, they got into an accident. Terrence luckily wasn't hurt. None of the guys were. He took off on foot and just fled. So, that happened. It came to light to his mom. This is like a huge shock. Just a quick rewind. I used to work for the YMCA, childcare in the morning, and I worked with a lady named Andrea. Andrea is Terrence's mom, so keep that in the background. Last Sunday, Terrence was at church with his mom because she forced him to go, and he felt the need to go up and pray with one of the deacons. And he just so happens to be a Young Life committee member. And so he talked to his mom and said, I got this guy, his name's Mikey. I feel like Young Life could be a really good thing for him. And she was like, Mikey Riley? I know him. So Terrence came to club last Wednesday, and all those campaigner guys, I told them, hey guys, he's coming. I explained the situation. They all surrounded him. And as I was taking him home, I was like, so what did you think, man? He was like, yeah, it was pretty awesome. And I was like, well, give me more. What was awesome about it? And he was just like, it just felt really real, and the people were super nice to me. I just felt like they really wanted me to be there. And so we got to talk about, what happened and what that means and who he really is. And it was just beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to see how Christ infects these kids and then they bring it to other kids. And that essentially is, what is going on. And so I wanted you guys to know about it, and I wanted you guys to be aware that that's just some really exciting, awesome stuff. And I could tell you 20 stories just like that other leaders interact with as well as myself. There's some exciting news in Hill and I's life. No, she's not pregnant. But I have applied for a job in New Canaan, Connecticut. It's a full-time Young Life position. And I had my first phone interview last Friday, and then today at 1:35, which is in like a couple hours, I will have my second phone interview with a conference call with a bunch of different area directors as well as the regional director. So I don't know what's going to go on. I don't know if this is the right fit for Hill and I, but it's looking really promising, and I'm really excited. So ultimately, thank you so much for supporting me and Hillary, and I just want you to know that God is so active, and He is changing the lives of the kids that He's being presented to, and it's just super authentic, and I just wanted you guys to know. So thank you so much.